Okay, it's now time for another Connect 4, in which you can win a 12-month subscription to Netflix. All you have to do is figure out the link between the 4 movies we're about to play clips from. If you're thinking it sounds easy, you'd be wrong. To begin with a chance to win, listen carefully to the following clips and see if you can figure out the connection. And I'm going to tell you straight up, this week's one is a toughie. Have a listen.
You like Huey Lewis on the news?
They're okay.
Their early work was a little too new wave for my taste.
I'm going to show you some slides, and you're going to tell me what you think about them. All right?
Oh, jolly good.
Now, why don't they show stuff like that on TV?
I don't know.
What a nightmare.
Daddy, I do not want a boat like this.
Goddamn soul. Glass of beer.
There, I told you it wasn't easy. Well, we're hardly going to give away a Netflix subscription for nothing now, are we? Oh no, you have to work for it. If you think you know the answer, text your name along with the answer to 53106 and put Connect 4 at the top of the message. All correct entries will be placed into a bucket of popcorn next Friday, from which I will randomly select a winner. Here's this week's clips once again for you.
You like Huey Lewis on the news?
They're okay.
Their early work was a little too new wave for my taste.
I'm going to show you some slides, and you're going to tell me what you think about them. All right?
Oh, jolly good.
Now, why don't they show stuff like that on TV?
I don't know.
What a nightmare.
Daddy, I do not want a boat like this.
Anything for a drink. My goddamn soul. Glass of beer.
Now I know what you're all thinking, and I can tell you that you're on the wrong path, just so you know. The winner of last week's Connect 4 is Kieran Doyle from Greystones. Good man, Kieran. You correctly identified the connection between last week's movies, which were Easy Rider, With Nail and I, Repo Man, and This Is Spinal Tap. The connection? They were all debut movies for their directors. Yes, indeed. So well done to Kieran, and happy Netflix viewing to you. Now, for today's The Times They Are A-Changin', we caught up with some older ladies on a coach trip to Knock to discuss their experiences of childhood in Dublin. They discussed songs they used to sing, how Christmas has changed, corporal punishment in school, and, of course, their favourite toy.
And we play mothers, that's what we used to do.
And nurses.
We'd play mothers. We'd play mothers, and you'd go to the shops, and you'd be letting on you with 2 old ones. Go to the shops, wheeling the prams. And here we'd be, there you are, Mary. Oh, there you are, boy, how are you? Where are you going? Just going down for the dinner. What are you getting? Think I'll get a bit of mince? No, we'd mince. I still not getting mince. Because people in them days didn't buy lumps of meat, they couldn't afford it.
Every day.
And so, and the baby, oh, she's crying for our bottle. And with little plastic bottles, you stick the bottle into the baby, into the doll's mouth. You go along with your pram, and you were cock of the north, weren't you? Oh, they were gas. Do you remember that?
No.
Ivor Ivor, when we were skipping.
Ivor Ivor over.
Ivor Ivor, chimney sweeper, had a wife but could not keep her. Had another, didn't love her. Now what was the last line? Up the chimney he did pull her. He did pull her. Ivor Ivor, when we'd be skipping we'd do it. Yeah, that's only we'd millions of songs. Then we used to make them up ourselves. Or the boys would be out with their cowboy suits. They all thought they were Roy Rogers. And first thing in the morning, you don't see that at all now. That's
On Christmas Day. They don't actually come out on Christmas Day. And the nicest part of Christmas Day was seeing all the kids coming out, like at this time, And I think it's terrible. Even when they get bicycles and things. But you see, life has changed so much. You have to be within eyesight. We went off early in the morning and we wouldn't come back home until 6 o'clock at night.
The live long day, yeah. You can't let kids go off today on their own, you see.
Why do you think it's different today now? Why?
Because there's outfits around grabbing these kids and druggies then getting them to sell their drugs for them.
We were safe.
Exactly, we really were. Get slapped for talking in the class, distracting. Oh, you wouldn't be late. Jeez, you took your life in your hand if you go. You'd fly up the. Our school was up the top of the lane, and we'd be flying. But we wouldn't. But they'd kill you if you were late. But my dad would say, "Well, what did you get that for?" I had 2 spellings wrong. There you go. What do we say about homework? Very important and all this. And then he'd say, "Well, I was doing nothing, Daddy." You had to be doing something to get a slap, he used to say. "No, Daddy, I wasn't. I didn't do anything." You had to get to. He wouldn't say, "Come here till I rub your hand for you." No. Yeah, you must have deserved. That was a favourite one of my mammies.